you own a car, at some point or another you're going to have to change your battery, and today we're doing that on our 2001 GMC Yukon. The tools you're going to need for the job are pretty simple. You need a ratchet, a medium to long extension, an 8mm box end open end wrench, a 10mm and a 13mm socket. We're going to start by removing this 10mm bolt that holds this support in place. Next, we're just going to loosen this bolt that holds the other end of this support. Next, we're going to remove the negative battery cable. For that, we're using our 8mm wrench, and we'll just loosen that guy up. These aren't super tight. It's always important to remove the negative cable first. And we'll tuck that out of the way so that it doesn't touch anything. Now we're going to remove the positive cable. I'm going to pull this cap off. Out of our way the best we can. Down here we're going to have to remove this 13mm bolt which holds in the battery hold down. I think it's top. Now we should be able to just pull the battery out. After a quick rinse to get some of the debris out of the bottom of the battery box, we're ready to drop in our new battery. So I've selected this replacement battery made by Interstate. I bought it at Costco, and I'll give you the specs on that in a minute. But it's a nice fit. This is a group size 78, just a little bit bigger than the group size 75 that I had in here previously. Both are compatible batteries. This one's got more cold cranking amps at 800 cold cranking amps. It also comes in a little cheaper than the comparable spec battery from Walmart, their EverStart battery, which has a slightly lesser 36-month free replacement. This one's got a 42-month free replacement. Before we hook the new battery up, we've got to get this hold down back in place. It's much easier to do this when the cables are out of the way, so we'll do that next. That's just the 13mm bolt, and it drops down here on this one side of the battery and just kind of grips the edge of the battery, the lip at the bottom here. I know the lighting's not good, but you can see I've got that hold down in place. Now I've just got to tighten it up. We'll put the positive on first. Time to go back to our 8mm wrench. Started it with just finger tight, and now I will slowly snug it up. And now we're going to add the negative terminal back to the battery. It's going to spark just a bit when you first touch it on there. So last but not least, we're just going to reposition this little support brace. Get that bolt back in place. Tighten both ends with our 10mm socket. Probably just gives a little structure to the core support. So the Yukon is back running. The new battery did its job. We can see that on our voltmeter we've got a positive charge, so we knew our alternator was good, but it's good to see with the new battery in there and it running that things look right. So take note when you're buying your new battery that many manufacturers will put a manufacturer date sticker on the top of the battery or somewhere on the battery. You want to get something that hasn't been sitting on the shelf for a long time. So this battery says it was made in December of 2018. We're in the second week of January, so this is a pretty fresh battery. Hope this helps you. Please subscribe, leave comments, and we'll see you in the next video.